Hey everybody, just wanted to do a brief knife review on a few knives that I picked up recently. The CRKT Ruger LCK, the Kershaw Strobe, and the third one, the Kershaw Concierge, or Concierge, however you want to pronounce it. Price-wise, this was about, I think it was about $32, $33, something like that, off of Amazon. The Ruger, the LCK, that was right about $30, and I believe I got this one off of eBay. And then the surprise here is the Strobe, which was all of like $17.60 via Amazon. So in terms of aesthetics, I mean, all of these are pretty nice looking knives. I especially like the details and the lines of the Concierge, especially with the G10 handles. The handle on the LCK here gives good traction. I was not really thrilled with the scales on the Strobe, but as you will hear me say more than a few times, for 17 bucks, I'm not going to complain. What did I like least about them? I think, let me start with the LCK. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that I didn't like about this knife. Some folks have complained that the pocket clip is a little too difficult to get in and out because of these other screws here. That has not been my experience. What else? Some people said, some people say it's a reverse Tonto, maybe it's a Wharncliffe. The thing that I find really interesting with this knife is that Kershaw came out with the Decibel, the Kershaw Decibel, and really, to me, it just looks like a polished up version of the LCK. What's more, the Decibel doesn't have a pocket pecker or flipper tab. It's got a thumb stud, and when I've seen people try to open it on their YouTube review using the thumb stud, it takes them a while. It doesn't seem to have any kind of action to it, whereas this pops right open. Holy cow, that looked pretty good. Let's try that again. That was pretty freaking fast. Okay, so and I'm not a big fan of reverse Tontos, Wharncliffes, whatever you want to call them. So this is really like the only one that I have in my collection. But I really do like the knife, and very utilitarian. Blacker than a goth kid's sock drawer, I think is what Nick Shabazz said. And yes, it's true. You can get colored inserts here if you want off of eBay. And I think I'm going to look for like a red one just to offset it. So really nice knife. Pocket clip works well in whether you're using it in slacks or denim. It works just fine. The next one. This has really been the one that I really enjoy carrying, primarily because I just love the look of it. Some folks are down on the coating; they don't care for it. It doesn't bother me either way. A stone wash finish would be nice. The one thing I would like to see Kershaw do is to produce this knife with maybe, I don't know, CTS BD1 or VG10 or even D2 or something like that. But I really do like it. The clip, probably the one thing that gives me a little bit of trouble. It's not a deep carry clip, as you can see, but having that extra little tip up there makes it easy to pull this thing out of the pocket. It does get hung up on my denim, on my jeans sometimes, but other than that, it seems to work just fine with trousers or shorts, what have you. Honestly, that's about the only thing I can say negative about it. I really like it, and the action on it is really nice. So that brings me to the Kershaw Strobe. This one, when I was looking at the reviews on it, because aesthetically I love it. I love the look of the blade. It just flows. The whole look of it flows. So I started looking at a couple of reviews before I bought this, and people were chiming in about the KVT system. This thing's apparently sits on bearings, and it looks faster on video, honestly, than it does in real life. It's not that fast. The lockup on this, however, is solid. The only thing I said, like before, is that while you get traction with these grips, I'm not a big fan. So I would like to see, I don't know, maybe there's something on the internet, some kind of aftermarket grips or some sort of modification you can do with these. That being said, the only other thing that I didn't care for in terms of the knife was the clip. The clip's really tight. If you sink it all the way down, it's a deep carry clip. You can see if you sink that all the way down on your trousers, your jeans, what have you, you're not going to be able to pull this thing out really quick. I actually found that I had to pull on that lip right there in order to get it started, and then I could pull it out the rest of the way. But you know, again, for 17 bucks, not a big deal. I can definitely live with it. Love the action on the Concierge. The lockup on it, I don't know how well you can see that, but the lockup on it is really good. There's not any side to side on that. And then the LCK, the lockup on that is really good. Just a solid little knife. I really like that. And so that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.